Wij zijn aangekomen in de Lower City. Waar wij op zoek gingen naar de rattenman.
Ja, blijkbaar wordt het gewoon geen.
Ja. En wij moeten inderdaad bewijs aandragen dat Bill een drankhandelaar is. En dat hebben we gedaan door een teken te tekenen. Op een vat.
En dat klopt, ja. Dat was ik alweer vergeten.
Maybe he couldn't bear the thought of leaving his stand unattended for a few minutes a day. There's a big padlock on the door.
Huh.
If I didn't know who the outhouse belonged to, I'd find that a tad strange.
Er zitten ongetwijfeld vreemde spullen in. Even kijken, ligt hier nog wat? Wat hebben we hier? Look at the stall.
Most traders and all the nearby farmers sell their goods at the lower town's big market. But Bill claimed this spot here as it's the only place he can sneak in the upper town contraband using his crane. Normally the town, he works hard.
Dat hebben we ook al gezegd. Wat hebben we hier? Talk to Bill. Hoe dan? Hij is niet hier.
Misschien slaapt hij daar in zijn hol.
Who's there? And what do you want?
Wow, yo.
Hij is boven. Ja, my name is Guybrush and I want to be a pirate.
Lekker
Dat is
hoor.
de eerste zin uit Monkey Island 1.
My name is Guybrush and I want to be a pirate. Hello? I said...
Yes, I heard you. I just can't believe you tried that old gag.
Oh,
Sorry.
you look more like
Who
a
are you?
flooring
What do you
inspector.
want?
Dat is het antwoord in Monkey Island 1.
It's me, Mr. Shieldhand. I want to talk to you about my bribe. Or lack of, to be precise.
Why do you call yourself Mr. Shieldhand?
Because Anton. Anton Shieldhand is my name. And I want a bribe.
Petey, is that you? It's bloody dark down there.
Yes,
We hebben ook die domme
It's me.
muts op.
Petey.
Ja.
Why are you putting on a funny voice all of a sudden? You really are a crazy dog. So what can
crazy
I do
dog.
for my favourite errand boy?
Barrel of brandy, hè?
Ja,
I need a
en een
barrel of
pony,
brandy
maar ja.
for
Ja.
the inn.
No problem. What's the password?
Ah,
Ah.
What about you? Do you even know the password?
Of course, but that's hardly the point.
Should I buy my illegal goods from just anyone?
All right then. The password is
Lekker hoor.
marmalade.
The password is marmalade.
No, it's not. I just wanted to wind you up. Well, what's the real password?
lekker hoor. Dat weten we niet.
I don't know the password.
Why not? Aren't you Petey?
Ah, muziek.
Step into the light.
Yes, I am. But I forgot the password.
Ha! That's just like you. Ask in the inn. The owner knows.
Ah,
Nou, daar moeten we ook heen.
toevallig wel. Hier is een toolbox.
A wooden box full of old tools. Some sort of metal clamps, a hammer, some wire. Probably Bill uses the stuff to maintain his stand. I'll take the hammer.
Huts.
Lekker hoor.
Talk to Bill, dat gaan we niet doen. Wat hebben we nog meer? De deur, knock on the gate. Nou, we willen nog niet terug. Look at the lamp kunnen we nog doen.
It's just over a year ago when I stood in front of this gate for the first time. Mr. Shieldhand wouldn't let me into the upper town to see the Archmage. I had to earn the right to an audience first by becoming a mage. I've never understood this strange separation between the upper and the lower town. The upper town is like a town within the town,
Ja,
with its own walls and private gates. And people from the lower town work up there, but at night they return to the lower town because they can't afford the upper town rents. My one apple a day wouldn't get me far up there either. Luckily, I can live in the school for free.
in ons skere bed.
Met een
This
schaapkonijn.
is where the crane comes down. And up there's Bill sitting on his crates.
Nou, we gaan naar beneden. Oh, dit is gewoon nog wat het was ook.
Ja.
En Remy is hier beneden. Als hij daar nog is.
This is one of the entrances to the underground world of the rats.
Volgens mij is hij daar niet meer, toch?
One of the town's largest
Ah, we kunnen daar ook
Die
niet
was
meer
toch
in,
ook
denk ik.
geüpgrade?
Many
Ja,
don't think of them as real
ja.
people and they don't have many rights. Remy and the Archmage have been trying to change that for a long time, but some think that the rats entered the town illegally and consider them vermin.
Hier is een kaart.
At the moment, more people live outside the town than inside it. Most of them are refugees.
Dat hadden we
There were days
gelezen,
when
hè?
the wagons were
Dat er
lined up
veel
no
vluchtelingen
back to
hier
bumper,
waren.
and the road was full of them as far as the eye could see. This cart's been here a long time. Strange it wasn't used for either the temporary tent city or the barricades.
Wat hebben we hier? Een stairs.
Seastone has grown quite organically over the centuries. There are doors behind which there are only walls, staircases that lead to nowhere. Maybe a house was supposed to go here, but the builder changed his mind.
Oké. Daar hebben we gekeken. Wat is dit voor raam? Look at the pub.
The inn used to be here on the right, and on the left was Master Marcus's mage school.
Klopt.
After the war, so many people
Maar kijk
came
eens
to the
even naar
town,
de
we needed
titel
a
van
larger inn.
dit restaurant.
Master Marcus was happy to sell his old mage school. Change is good, he told me.
Weet,
Ja.
weet je nog hoe ze heet?
Nee.
Nee?
Nee.
Oh, ik heb het zo goed uitgelegd, hè.
Klopt.
The first and
Ik was
most
afgeleid.
impressive barricade I've ever
Blauwt
seen.
en slof.
The protesters took everything they could find and piled it up to make a huge
Jij
wall.
lacht. Het zijn
No one is
trollen,
getting
dus
through
niet om te
without
lachen.
Natuurlijk.
Ja. Hier is een emmer en een
Citizens
barbecue.
and visitors to the inn warm up by the fireplace on cold nights. Paper, wood, everything's here, except for someone looking to warm up. Usually citizens and visitors to paper...
Oh, we kunnen daar niks
Someone has
meenemen.
put a bucket of water next to the fire pit. Security isn't normally a priority in Seastone. But with all these wooden houses, I'm glad to see an exception.
Kun je die emmer niet meenemen? Look down is nog een ding. Dan hebben we alles hier buiten gehad.
The houses in Seastone are pretty cramped together. And down there somewhere there's a city made of tents and boards.
Normal
The
heaven.
Archmage is working hard to give people hope after the devastation of the war.
Kan ik vuur maken met de staf? Light the fire, ja.
We kunnen de fire
Small
spel.
fire spell can't hurt.
Ja.
Ignifaxius ignisfero.
En dan hebben we een vuurtje
The
gemaakt.
fire is warm and bright, a welcome respite on a cold night.
Mooi, hè? We hebben een vuurtje gemaakt. We gaan naar binnen. Kijk, daar staan ze. En Remy zit hier ook. Hey, de schoolhoofd zit er ook.
Wow, a two-headed ogre. I've heard of those. I never thought I'd actually ever see one of those in real life. Or smell
Oh,
it.
Nate had natuurlijk die ogre ontmoet. Wilbur niet.
Ja. Nee, dat klopt.
Ja.
Hello.
Little mini man.
But Blout?
Blout.
That's a guest. Welcome, noble sir. How can we help you?
You're a two-headed ogre, right?
Well, I am an ogre.
Me too.
So, you two are ogres.
My name is Sloth.
Sloth.
Mage, philosopher, scholar.
And bag of wind.
Het is toch mooi dat zo'n naam als Slof, dat je dat gewoon kunt bedenken op random momenten in het leven.
Basher. He messed things up.
I have heard that you buy your alcohol from Bill.
We don't have much choice. He's the only trader who'll sell us alcohol.
Expensive.
You're right there. The prices are unashamedly high.
Would you perhaps be interested in a barrel of brandy? I'm sure that Bill would deliver today.
No, thank you. We still have stock, and we have much fewer
Oh,
guests.
ze willen niet de brandy van Bill.
But I need the password.
The password for Bill's crane capers? If you were one of his trustworthy customers, you'd know it.
Did someone forget that jacket on the chair over there?
Oh, it belongs to a young guest. He, well, got into a fight with Mr. Shieldhand of the Town Guard and was arrested.
Hooligan. Lock up immediately.
What happened?
He was quietly drinking his beer. Shieldhand came in, recognized him as one of the protesters and wanted to search him. The young man refused, said he hadn't done anything wrong and wouldn't let anyone search him without reason.
Then bang! Trench in a lockdown.
And the jacket?
Zo gaat dat, hè.
It's been hanging there ever since. We're keeping it as a deposit until he's paid for his beer.
Oké.
If you're a mage, Sloth, do you know how to build golems?
I've never tried.
You have. Tried long time to build golems.
Die varkenskop hebben we nodig, denk ik.
Stupid.
Het lijkt er ook op alsof die linker slagtand een banaan is.
So,
Dat
I want
klopt.
to build a golem and I know the right incantation. Can you help me build one?
No. I don't want anything to do with it.
Psst. Really, Burr?
Yes?
What are you whispering about? I don't like whispering behind my back.
Sloth always eavesdrop.
Oké.
Do you and Blout keep many secrets from each other?
Not particularly. I just don't like it when Blout fiddles about behind my back. It usually ends in catastrophe.
Maybe you're too hard on him.
He was going to juggle with kitchen knives this afternoon. I noticed just in time.
Would have worked.
No, it wouldn't. And they are my fingers too.
Sloth tell Blout off. Sloth always annoyed.
With good reason. The pub, all this work, and on top of all that, I have to play babysitter. I lost track of time with all that ranting, and now I've missed the bakery. All your fault, Blout.
Goed gesprek.
The bakery up by the guardhouse? I go there myself.
Oh, they have those wonderful chocolates. I treat myself to one or two every night.
You see, Sloth got fat.
First of all, that's not true. And secondly, it's Flab born of frustration because I have to put up with you.
Oké.
You own the inn?
I bought it. Blout is just my employee.
Blout bought two.
Yes, but then you lost your half at poker. Now it all belongs to me.
Blout not give you his half. Blout best Sloth if he tried to take away.
If you touch me, I'll have you thrown in jail.
Nou, we hebben bijna alle vragen gesteld.
Why is Bill
Goed
the
gesprek
only one
wel.
selling
Ja,
out?
muziek is ook wel vrolijk.
Since the town was virtually besieged with refugees, there's been no way for the farmers and traders from the surrounding areas to get through with their ox carts.
Right. And Bill gets his supplies by air. Just the same, there's still more than one merchant in the upper town, isn't there?
Of course. Bill trades alcohol, another trades in lamp oil, the next one in mana potions. That way they avoid competition and set any price they want.
Mana potion.
I smashed them all.
We are upset about it.
How about we try and bring down Bill and his exorbitant prices?
What are you thinking of?
Bash him?
Well, let's just say I could put the long arm of the law onto him.
Shield hand?
Tin Man.
Tin
I
Man.
don't know.
The plan is absolutely Anton-proof. We're all set. I just need Bill's password and bam! We have him by his muttony legs.
And it won't be traced back to us? I really don't want to be paying even more.
Het is toch
for
mooi dat
alcohol in
zo'n
future.
gesprek voeren
It's a secret
oplevert
covert
wat we
operation
nodig hadden.
shrouded in secrecy.
Ja.
Shrouded in secrecy.
He has earned it.
Vind
Oh,
ik
all
ook.
right then. The password is
Dat
gold
is niet een woord.
won't make you happy.
Dat
Really?
klopt.
Here, a bag of silver for the brandy. It will be worth it if it's Scupper's business for Bill and his band of ne'er-do-wells.
Nou, dat hebben we toch mooi weer gekregen.
Are you allowed one or two votes in the election?
One would think that as we have two voices, we should also have two votes. Unfortunately, the town council sees things differently.
And who do you want to vote for?
Archmage Alistair, of course.
Kijk,
Council
Hij staat aan onze kant.
Mrs. Van Buren. Little woman says how it is.
Blount likes it when things are uncomplicated.
Tax down, more work for all. Seastone #1.
But you don't buy it.
I'd also prefer it if our problems were solved quicker. But Van Buren stands for things staying as they are or regressing. Neither has ever helped.
Then take care, you two. One, both.
So long.
Oké. Ik ga kijken of die tand een banaan is.
Ja, sowieso.
Converted role-playing
Master
machine.
Marcus and Bill
Ja, ja.
had enough of this strange role-playing apparatus. I thought Master Marcus had outgrown his love of fantasy worlds, but now there's a live role-play. I'm worried about him. Eventually, he might spend all of his time in his fantasy role-play world of bicycles, tax returns, microwaves, and branded soft drinks, and forget the real world entirely. The thing makes a good fireplace, and the boar's head from the old inn looks good there too. I must say that overall, I really like this pub. I hope that in a few days I can celebrate the election victory here with Remy and the Archmage.
Nou, we hebben in elk geval het plan gemaakt om die Bill op te lichten.
A sheet of paper with lots of paragraphs in small type. It says, license in law at the top. Rules for different drinking games, maybe. Article 1, paragraph 1, drink with sense. If sense is not available, drink without. And here, Article 6, paragraph 5. The feeding of mugwais after midnight is expressly forbidden. That makes sense. Article 14, paragraph 2. The
What?
host is not required to serve vampires. This seems to be a long list of rules that apply to inns and their guests. How practical.
Die mannen toch even
This
stapelen
way
met
you can
goud.
check at
Zie je
any
dat daar
time to
rechts?
ensure
Yeah.
that any freewheeling party still conform to local ordinances. That's one less worry.
Dat is aan het werk.
Master Block seems to be counting gold. Lots of gold. I wonder where he got it.
Ik heb een
Hello,
vraag aan
Master
hem.
Block.
Weathervane, haven't you got things to attend to at school?
I'm sort of still on the job. I'm just getting some tools from the town.
Fine. I have to admit that your performance today did not disappoint me.
Really?
I didn't expect anything. Thus, I was neither surprised nor disappointed that your results do not look good when compared to those of a qualified specialist.
What are you doing there, if I might ask? Surely you can't earn that much gold as a school headmaster, right?
Of course not. The gold is for the council leader's election campaign. I'm her party treasurer.
Some people want the council
Ah,
to win the
hij is,
election very badly.
Hij hoort
Of
erbij.
course. They see their
Hij is
donation as an
een
investment
intimus.
in the future, and they know how to make a difference.
I think that you're unfairly giving me difficult tasks just so I can fail at them, and then you have an excuse to get rid of me.
Oh, I could get rid of you with very simple tasks, Weathervane. It's not your fault. You shouldn't have been put in a position in which you are confronted with tasks that are beyond your schooling and your abilities.
Have to be going.
I'll be expecting you tomorrow after the opening ceremony for a staff
Geen
appraisal.
bijzonderheden.
So we can talk about your performance.
Very well.
Wat hebben we nog op deze tafel?
My golem and I are going to show you.
Look at the table.
I've had so much to do in school, I haven't been here since the reopening. It turned out well, even if it is a little bit weird. Like the bartender. Zzz.
Nou, hier hebben we dat rare jasje wat hier nog ligt. Kunnen we daarna met de
jacket
Remy
belongs to a
praten.
protester. It has several patches and a badge pinned on the front.
Oh, die nemen we
No one
mee.
noticed.
Better
The pin
pin
that was
badge.
attached to X's jacket shows a black fist on a red background.
En wat betekent dat iets? Weet ik niet. Nou, laten we met Remy gaan praten. We hebben verder alles aangeklikt. Nee, hier hangt nog een postkaart.
Swinging Seastone, the town that never sleeps. This postcard was clearly sent before the war. Even the Mage School Tower is in its proper place.
Take the postcard. Heb ik. Kijk eens.
Cool.
Oh, ik denk dat dit een fast travel systeem is. Je kan dingen aanklikken.
Ah.
Ik ga met Remy praten, hè?
Ja.
Remy looks tired. I think the election campaign and the current situation in the town are really taking their toll on him. Hello, Remy.
If it isn't the magic school's new star professor. How was your first day, Wilbur?
Ja, we hebben iets verdachts gezien.
Ja.
Surprised Headmaster Block in the staff room as he was rummaging through a desk drawer. But he was startled when I spoke to him, like I caught him doing something.
He didn't want you to see him fiddling around in his own desk drawer.
Interesting, isn't it?
Did you notice anything else suspicious?
Headmaster Block is very mean to me.
Dat klopt. Hij is heel gemeen. Hij moet allemaal onmogelijke taken uitvoeren.
Ja.
Yes, but then he gives me new
Oh,
tasks
inderdaad.
that are even more difficult. And even if I worked through the night, I still couldn't finish them all. No one could.
Interesting and curious.
Interesting and curious.
Which is bad choice. Then he wouldn't have given you exercises that are clearly impossible. People would realize what kind of game was being played, and the trick would backfire. First, there was the desk drawer, and now this. Something's not right.
Precies, er klopt iets niet.
You don't look all that happy yourself. Tough day.
Tough week. I'm worried about the Archmage's safety. The situation in the town is explosive. He was heckled on the street while checking up on the field hospital down there. But it was just some wound-up idiots. I'm worried about the one assailant who has enough brains, resources, and volition.
Someone, like Headmaster Block.
Hard to imagine, but it can't be ruled out.
Hij is een protester.
The council leader was standing up by the new lottery drum, dictating tomorrow's edition of the Lookout to a reporter.
Yes, she has the Lookout under her thumb. She's a horrible piece of work. Ambitious, stubborn, and unscrupulous. A dangerous combination. Comes from a humble background but got her feet under old Van Buren's table. Tried to persuade him to do all sorts of new business deals and start a career in politics. Many say he died so young because he finally wanted to be left in peace.
How did she end up as the Archmage's most promising challenger?
Goeie vraag.
The Archmage doesn't want the most important posts in government to go automatically to the richest citizens anymore, but rather to the most competent people, chosen by the people.
And of course the nobility and the merchants don't like that one bit.
They were seething when they found out about it, but there was nothing they could do to start with. The Archmage was too popular, untouchable. But then along came Sybil Van Buren, and she had a plan. The election was to be approved and set for 1 year's time. 1 year in which she put up obstacles in the Archmage's way and sabotaged his politics in any way she could. Her only aim was to make him look bad. By the gods, how I'd load it if she succeeded.
So what do we do now? Keep an eye on Headmaster Block and see what happens?
So near the elections. A supporter of the council leader behaving suspiciously in the vicinity of the Archmage. No, too risky. We can't wait.
So you're gonna have a look for yourself?
Phew, I'd like to, but perhaps that's precisely their plan. An officially unofficial employee of the Archmage sniffing about in the office of one of his political opponents.
Wouldn't be good if word got out. A first-rate scandal. But what about a teacher looking for a form in the staff room? A teacher who is in the school because the headmaster has given him tasks to be done.
Normally I would try to discourage you, but the Archmage is visiting the school tomorrow.
Dus wij moeten erachter komen wat die geheime documenten in die lade zijn.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'll have a look around and get back to you if I discover anything.
All right, but be careful, Wilbur.
Do you think that the Archmage will win the election?
Van Buren has used all her resources. They are powerful, rich friends with important posts at the Seastone Lookout, the only newspaper left in town. Simple slogans, simple solutions, patriotism and resentment. She tells the people what they want to hear. And yet, the Archmage will win the election. Every vote for the council leader and her cronies is a vote too many. But stupidity amongst the voters has not prevailed yet.
Why doesn't the Archmage defend himself more aggressively against the council leader? Why doesn't he just tell everyone about her scheming?
He wants as many people as possible to take part in solving our problems. He doesn't want there to be two sides at each other's throats. But I don't know.
Wel goed beleid op zich.
People are starting to accept the conditions.
Niet elkaar
They
kapot
blame
laten
everyone
maken.
and everything, and they don't even try to change anything anymore. I asked the Archmage about it. You know what he said? He's comfortable having things stay as they are. That's why many favor it. Progress requires effort. What kind of world would it be if there was glaring injustice and everyone put up with it just because change takes too much effort? But hey, I'm just a rat.
Ja.
What do I know?
Hij is wel een rat, ja.
Archmage Alistair gave me a magic slate.
That's just like him. He likes magical playthings.
That's not all. The slate advised me to build a golem to help me with my work.
A golem?
They're very strong, so it could help me with a lot of my work.
Yes, but I was thinking of something else. Think about it. We agree the Archmage is the most powerful living wizard.
Of course.
No one could touch a hair on his head with a magical attack. But brute force, a stone to the head, a knife in the ribs.
That could be a possibility.
But now imagine that he had a bodyguard, a big chap, hard as stone.
Such as a golem, for example.
Exactly. Even a troll wouldn't get past the golem. But the best thing, golems are absolutely loyal. They simply cannot help but follow their master's commands.
And if I order it to defend the Archmage with its life,
Then that's exactly what it'll do. And no one would get past it.
that sounds fantastic.
Klinkt als een goed plan.
Can you manage that? Building a golem and bringing it to life?
I'll sure try, at any rate. I'll get it to complete the headmaster's stupid tasks first, and then guard the Archmage.
The headmaster and the council leader have come up against the wrong gnome.
Then let's not waste any time. I'll build a golem bodyguard for the Archmage and have a look around the headmaster's office.
Good idea. And let me know as soon as you find anything peculiar. No heroics, Wilbur Weathervane.
I'll be careful.
I'll go back
Nou,
undercover.
we weten ook het wachtwoord van Bill, dus daar gaan we eerst even achteraan.
Ja.
Good luck.
Hij gaat er vandoor.
Buren will not succeed with your plan. You may have great and powerful friends, but the Archmage has small and cleverer ones.
Kunnen ook zijn glas meenemen.
Remy left his glass. There's a mark. It says 2CL beside it. For most people, that's just a little sip. But for a rat, that's a fair amount of booze, I guess.
2 centiliter glas. Even kijken, we gaan naar Bill.
Wachtwoord roepen, ja.
Ja. Precies dat. Hoi.
That's that terrible boy from class.
Ja.
Pretty late for a little guy like him.
Ja.
Young guy. Hey,
Whoa! You're Wilbur Weathervane!
out to make fun of me, are you? You're probably upset after I proved that I know more about magic than you thought at school this morning.
What? What are you talking about, Master Weathervane?
Ah, geen voice lines.
No. I'm reenacting your battle. How you and Captain Bonnet and Princess Ivo defeated the Archwitch, Mortroga, in the Black Tower.
Oh, really?
It must have been the greatest battle of all time. The solitary heroes, surrounded by monsters, standing up to the leader of the Shadow Army and her son, Munkus. Boom, bash, ja!
Well, maybe it wasn't quite that dramatic.
10 years of war, the artifact of divine fate, and suddenly, peace. What's not dramatic about that?
Wel een punt.
Ja.
Do you know what the artifact of divine fate is?
It can fulfill your every wish. I bet you wished for evil to be defeated. Right, Master Weathervane?
We never
Yeah.
used it. The Archmage warned us that the artifact was just too powerful.
But if you can wish for anything, why not just wish for good things?
Archmage Alistair doesn't believe the world works that way, and I trust him.
If that's what you think, Then I think that too.
You were pretty cheeky at school this morning.
Which school?
There you go again.
Hij is vast een tweeling.
Ik wil net
Master
zeggen.
Weathervane, I'd never.
This morning in the maid school, you were trying to make me feel uncomfortable and look stupid in front of the other students.
The maid school? In the upper town? I'm not even allowed there. I wasn't born in Seastone, and I'm certainly not important enough to enter the upper town without a good reason.
You mean to tell me you weren't in my class this morning?
In your class? To become a wizard? That would be so cool!
I still believe you're trying to make fun of me. Or do you have a twin?
Not that I know of, Master Weathervane. Hey, perhaps someone was controlling my thoughts without me realizing.
Now I'm sure you're trying to make fun of me.
No, it is possible. Not all of the sorcerers, necromancers, and lawyers in the Shadow Army were captured, right?
It's getting late. Isn't it about time you went home?
I'll wait until all the guests have left the tavern. Sometimes Sloth and Blout give me a room, if no one is renting it.
You don't have a real home?
I've got lots of homes. Sometimes I sleep down in the tent city, and sometimes Widow Twanky lets me sleep on the bench in front of her fire.
Klinkt ook goed, ja.
But if I can sleep in a real bed in the pub, then of course I'd prefer that.
Arme man.
I have a small room
Hij
in
is
the
een
school.
zielige man.
If you can't find a bed in the guest house, you're welcome to sleep at my place. My rabbit sheep won't be able to defend his bed in his usual manner, and I can sleep on the floor.
That would be... wow! But the school's in the upper town. I'm not allowed to go there.
Ah, silly
Misschien kunnen we hem smokkelen.
Ja.
Maybe you'll win the lottery.
Which lottery?
There's a lottery tomorrow. The winner gets to live in the upper town.
That would be fantastic!
Maybe you'll get lucky. Everyone has an equal chance.
I'm sure to win. And if not today, then perhaps next time.
Nou, hij staat er in elk geval enthousiast in.
See you again? Or met you for the first time?
There's no way I would have forgotten if I'd met you before, Master Weathervane.
Either the boy's making fun of me, or that's another item from our list of strange events.
Bill.
Hier is het wachtwoord.
Psst, Bill!
So, Petey, what's the password?
Gold can't buy happiness.
As long as it's jangling in someone else's purse. Absolutely right. So, you wanted a barrel of brandy.
Heel graag.
Right.
That'll be a small bag of silver.
Die hebben wij gekregen.
One barrel of brandy coming up.
Kijk, met kruis erop.
That's it. That's the barrel with the mark.
Lekker hoor.
Did you say?
Oh, nothing. Just thanks for the delivery.
As long as you pay, I deliver. Take care.
Bill didn't pay any taxes on that barrel. And those taxes build roads, care for the sick and elderly, and pay for my apple. Shieldhand won't be impressed. Sloth paid for that barrel fair and square, so it belongs to him. He should collect it before it disappears.
Oké, dan gaan we eerst naar Slof. Dan zeggen we haal die barrel op. En dan gaan we daarna naar Shieldhand. En dan zeggen we... Hé, die wolf zit hier. Die reporter.
Ja.
Blout?
Williber!
Psst, Blout. What did you want to tell me?
I won't say.
You're whispering again.
If we talk now, does Sloth hear us?
Oh, just stop whispering behind my back.
Misschien moeten we een banaan in zijn oor stoppen.
Okay, sorry.
Een banaan die geen banaan is.
Alcoholic drinkers
Ja.
apology.
Helaas.
Oh no. You might have tricked me with alcohol once, but never again.
So Blout got you plastered?
Sloth get exhausted from itsy bitsy symbol of alcohol. Sloth like little girl with pigtails.
I have alcohol intolerance. Or perhaps
Allergy.
an allergy.
Are you really sure you want to vote for Van Buren?
Little woman with big hair knows what's what. Has lots of gold and lots of success.
And you believe that if she's elected, you'll get the same?
Sure, promise.
Fine. But I think the little guy is better off with Archmage Alistair.
Me not little. And when Blout's so rich and powerful, little people shouldn't take away his money.
Before I became a mage, I worked in a dwarven inn in the White Ridge Mountains.
You have stupid boss too.
I am not stupid.
Blout always have to work much more than Sloth.
That's because you're so clumsy. We do the same amount of work. I might even do a little bit more.
In too much work. No free time.
What did you want to tell me, Blout?
No, Sloth eavesdropping. I say nothing while Sloth listening.
Ze moeten Sloth weer dronken voeren.
I'm not going anywhere.
Bye, Blout.
Bye.
Hello, Sloth.
Ah, Wilbur.
Wij hebben drank.
Bill delivered the barrel without paying tax on it.
And that's supposed to cause him problems?
Mr. Shieldhand is arresting him right now. Oh, talking to him. Oh, something.
Those two don't particularly like each other, but they are dependent on the same people. They wouldn't, Blout.
Bash each other?
No.
Bite the hand that feeds.
Right.
Ah, if only I was there. Then I could make sure they played by the rules.
Ja.
See you, Sloth.
So long.
Dan gaan we daar even naartoe en kijken of die kaart inderdaad werkt als fast travel.
Antwoord is...
I can't enter the upper town, the gate's locked.
Ah,
Antwoord is ja, maar het werkt niet.
nee. De reportman.
That's the reporter who let the council leader dictate tomorrow's news to him. If I've ever seen a frustrated man, Fox, then it's him. Excuse me?
Ah, Weathervane, right?
You know me?
The leader of the council asked me to have a snoop around in the past. Find some dirty laundry. Nothing.
My mage's cape is still brand new. I got it when I became a professor. Do you like it?
Very fetching. Why are you disturbing my quiet drink?
I have a couple of questions.
A couple?
I saw you up there, at the lottery drum. Council leader Van Buren was there too.
Not one of my greatest moments. Letting a politician tell me what I should write about her.
So why do it then?
You can't drink integrity. Anyway, it's fantastic being able to influence so many people's opinions. What I write becomes a big issue of the day, you know?
I get the feeling you're not very happy.
Really? Why shouldn't I be? I've always got enough liquor in my belly and I've never earned as much gold as I have this past year. I spent it on women, alcohol and fast horses. I just frittered the rest away. I simply must be happy.
Het draait niet allemaal om geld, hè.
You're the editor of the Seastone Lookout, right? Mr.
Fox. Archibald Fox.
Your name is really Fox.
You got a problem with that?
Well, isn't that a little unimaginative? You are a fox, and your name is Fox.
That's just how it is.
It's confusing at family gatherings.
Everyone's a critic nowadays.
I noticed that you're always drinking from that same glass.
So?
Shouldn't the glass eventually be empty?
It's a magic glass. Sloth came up with it. He didn't want to keep drinking
Magisch
more
glas.
glasses and I didn't want to
Dat lijkt me
keep waiting
handig.
for the next drink.
Inderdaad.
So he magically connected the glass with one of the barrels behind the bar. A win-win situation.
Misschien moeten we die omruilen met het glas van Remy.
An article for tomorrow's edition. Pet dragon attacks on the rise. Child mauled. How does that sound?
That's terrible. Is the child okay?
Ah, don't worry. The kid is as made up as the problem with pet dragons.
But then why write about it?
In the obvious, the Archmage simply doesn't do enough about the pet dragon problem.
But I thought that there wasn't one.
The leader of the council has now picked up the issue and has finally enacted a law strictly regulating the keeping of pet dragons. Everyone wins. My newspaper, because it reported on this urgent problem first. The leader of the council, because she acted quickly and decisively. And the citizens, because they don't have to worry about pet dragons anymore. Are you worried about pet dragons?
No?
You see, all thanks to Mrs. Van Buren.
Ja.
I think I have a story for you. A real story.
Yeah?
As we speak, the captain of the town guard and a notorious merchant are negotiating bribes. What do you say to that?
I'm shocked.
No, seriously. Bill smuggles alcohol into the lower town, bypassing customs. Mr. Shieldhand knows about it and wants a bribe.
Wilbur, let me explain.
Mr. Fox, you're a reporter. It's your duty to report on things like this. Do you know why you feel so lousy? Because you're a bloodhound. Fox. Because you're a blood fox. You don't want to just make up stories and have propaganda dictated to you. You want to investigate. You want to uncover. You want to expose.
Ah, all right then. Come and see how this old fox
Een
sorts
overredingskracht
things
hebben wij
out.
toch, hè?
Fabulous.
Zo zijn we.
There's just one
Wel
problem.
handig.
Those two are in the upper town and the gate is closed.
I'm a reporter. I can go anywhere.
That's nonsense.
Ja, we
If
zijn
I
weer boven.
gave you a gold piece for every barrel, I'd only be making 6 gold
Nu
pieces
kunnen we ook
profit
fast travelen,
on
dan
3
denk ik.
gold pieces
Ja.
outlay. I may as well pay tax.
I want my share. Nothing happens around here without my share.
Good evening, gentlemen.
And now him too.
What's that I hear? Exorbitant prices being charged for alcohol, and this alcohol is being smuggled past customs into the lower town?
I was just in the process of clearing up the affair.
What do you want, Fox? Push off. We've got business to do.
That's why I'm here. I want to show my young friend over there how business is done in this town.
Exactly. That's why we have laws, you know.
Right. Well, according to the law, Bill would have to forego lots of money, Shieldhand would be out of a job, and the little influence he has, and I would be worried about the alcohol supply chain.
So what do you propose instead?
I get my alcohol at a normal price from now on. No more daylight robbery for the old folks. Bill, you continue using your crane, saving you on customs. Our competent Captain Shieldhand here is then entitled to part of the savings. I save gold, you continue to earn more than you're entitled to, and Shieldhand makes a bit on the side. We all win. How does that sound?
But
Sounds fair to me.
All right then.
Ah, then we've got a deal. Come on, Shieldhand. This is cause for celebration.
Party time.
You see, little Wilbur here could clearly see that the situation was unsustainable. An arrangement which made you money suddenly leaving you empty-handed. Can't have that.
Thank you, Weathervane. Perhaps I was wrong about you. Here, with this you can get from the lower town to the upper
Lekker
town
hoor.
any time. You've earned it.
Handig.
This is the world.
Dat is wel
I
een
helped
accomplishment.
Precies.
build. Rather than toppling it, I've become one of its pillars. That's the reason I'm not happy.
En dat lijkt me een mooi moment voor een checkpoint.
Ja?
Nu wij de sleutel
boven.
hebben tot de town en daarmee upper en lower town kunnen bereizen wanneer wij willen. Dus dan gaan we in de volgende video dat maar doen en kijken wat we kunnen vinden in het kantoor. En we moeten een golem maken.
Dat klopt, ja. Dat is nogal groot, denk ik.
Ja, dus we gaan het zien. Graag tot de volgende keer.
Joejoe.
Joejoe.